How you doing, my friends? Real quick, uh, I've been getting a lot of messages about uh, the competitive mindset and how we should, prepare mentally for a competition. And I made a few videos before about competition, but I think what we need to understand is that jiu-jitsu competition is just jiu-jitsu. Uh, I think just showing up and training live until you can't train anymore because you're so exhausted and paying attention to detail, you are preparing for competition without even realizing it. Okay? You have to understand that competition has to be a consequence of you loving jiu-jitsu. If you're solely in it just because you love the feeling of victory, maybe you should do something a little easier, right? Because jiu-jitsu is very difficult, but it's very worth it. I've competed in hundreds of jiu-jitsu competitions, and I fought MMA, and the mindset for MMA is definitely much different than jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, you don't have to really do anything besides eat well, train as much as you possibly can. Uh, you have all the tools right there at class every single day. You don't have to, you don't have to go one place for boxing and then kickboxing and then another place for conditioning and then another place for sparring and then another place for jiu-jitsu. You guys, you just need to show up to your jiu-jitsu academy and train really hard and understand that it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to feel comfortable overnight, but the ability to do it until you feel comfortable in uncomfortable situations is what's key. And just stick with it, have fun, understand that you're choosing to do it, so want to be there. When you have the opportunity to train, no days off, 7 days a week, as much as you could. When I say 7 days a week, that doesn't mean you have to be on the mat 7 days a week, but do something 7 days a week. Maybe one day a week you're studying, you're writing notes, you're doing your exercises, your push-ups, your conditioning, you're doing your techniques, you are sparring, you're training live. So every single thing you do counts as a competitor, but don't put too much added pressure on yourself because, again, competition has to be a consequence of you loving jiu-jitsu. Have a good day, guys.